Pasta al Limone may be one of the easiest to make pastas out there. And let me tell you, because I've been there before, if you're a parent struggling to get something on the table last minute, or maybe you just want a really quick meal that's actually delicious, Pasta al Limone is where it's at. The prep is minimal, so let's get right into it. Sound good? Let's cook. We're going to start by finely zesting up 4 small to medium-sized fresh lemons. If you have large lemons, 3 of them should do just fine. You're also going to need a fine zester like this microplane. Put it right into a bowl, give it a little pat at the end to get all that extra out of there. All right, we're going to take about 1/3 of this and set this to the side in a bowl. Then we're going to take about a teaspoon or 2 grams of the leftover zest. That's going to be for garnish. Now, with the leftover zested lemons, all we want to do is quickly slice all of these in half. Then we want to juice all of these lemons. Now, since these are a little bit smaller, it's going to render a 1/2 cup or 175 grams of lemon juice. That's all we're going to need. Figure about 2 tablespoons or 30 grams of lemon juice per person. Then just set it to the side. Now, pasta al limone is very popular in southern Italy and Sicily. Now, in southern Italy, specifically the Amalfi Coast and the Sorrentine Peninsula, that area is known for their lemons. They are world famous for their lemons. That's why it's so popular there, and especially in the summertime. You got hot summer days. This is a nice light pasta dish. So much flavor. Okay, a couple more things. Next, we're going to finely grate in 1.5 cups or 120 grams of Pecorino Romano cheese. Now, a great alternative for this would be Parmesan cheese. And you know I always like to do it on parchment paper or a plate just to make sure it's easy to transfer and set to the side. And that's it for prep. Very minimal. Now, I've seen a lot of variations with this recipe. I've seen cream, egg yolks, loads of butter, different herbs like basil or mint, deglazing with white wine. Honestly, a whole swirl of options. Now, I don't think it needs all that. No, to me, the beauty and the elegance comes in the simplicity. So let's get back to this cooktop and hook it up. In a 5-quart pot, we're going to be adding in 3 tablespoons or 39 grams of olive oil, then 6 tablespoons or 85 grams of unsalted butter. Let's turn the heat right to low medium. What we want to do is just melt the butter and heat it up a little bit. Now, at this point, we are going to take that first bowl of lemon zest that was left over and put it right in there. We want to cook this, and by doing this for maybe 2 minutes, it's going to bring out a lot more lemon flavors. That's it, just 2 minutes, nothing big. Then we're going to add in half of the amount of lemon juice and cook this for a further 3 to 4 minutes to, again, concentrate the lemon flavors and make it more intense and more delicious. Then we're going to turn the heat off and set it to the side to cool down. Now, for pasta, you definitely have some options. You can use dried, you can use linguine, fettuccine, or even spaghetti. This is completely up to you. Now, you will need 1 pound or 454 grams of dried, or you can use fresh, also up to you. You will need 1.5 pounds or 681 grams of fresh pasta. Now, in a large pot of boiling water, what we're going to do is add in our salt and season it. Make sure it's as salty as the ocean so that it seasons up our pasta perfectly. I'm going to go with 1 pound or 454 grams of dried spaghetti pasta. I like to move it around a lot. Spaghetti always wants to clump up on me, so I'm going to take the time every minute or so, come back and move everything around. When it's done, after about 7 or 8 minutes, give it a little try. If you don't have enough experience of what it should look like or how it should feel, taste it. Totally fine. Remember, it should be al dente, to the tooth. It should be firm, but not hard or chalky. At this point, drain off our spaghetti. We're going back over to our pan, pour it in there with the butter and the lemon and the oil. Then we're immediately going to add in a 1/2 cup or 170 grams of hot pasta water. Now, we're adding on more good stuff, the rest of the lemon juice. That first spoonful of lemon zest, reserving the last for the garnish. Then we're adding in 1 cup or 80 grams of the Pecorino Romano. The rest is going to be for garnish. Then generously season with sea salt and fresh cracked black pepper. Now, I can already tell this pan is too small. I wish I would have had a 6 or 7 quart, because what you want to do is constantly flip it and move it around. The sauce should be creamy and cheesy, not broken or stringy at all. Absolutely jam-packed with lemon flavor. And we're talking about a 15-minute pasta, 20 minutes with prep. That's nothing. If you want to add a little bit more, maybe some broccolini, maybe some chicken. If you're looking for that whole protein, starch, veg completion for your family, do whatever suits you. Here's how we're going to plate this up. I'm going to show you how to make the perfect little pasta nest. So you'll need some tongs, long tweezers like this, or even a carving fork. Get a good amount of pasta wrapped around there. Then you'll need a ladle. Put that pasta right in the ladle, and then you'll slowly turn it and twist it, and any pasta that's hanging over the sides will tighten up in the ladle like this. Now you can serve it on a plate or in a bowl. I always like a bowl just in case it's a little saucy. Then I'm going to garnish with the remaining Pecorino Romano cheese. You can absolutely be generous here. And then that last little bit of lemon zest, that's the garnish, my friends. They should change the name of this from Pasta al Limone to Pasta in a Pinch because it takes minutes to make. It is so flavorful. I think you and your family are going to really enjoy this. Now, if you like this pasta, you're going to love my penne alla vodka. It's one of the first pastas I ever ate when I got in the restaurant industry. So good. I've got a great recipe video. I'll see you on there.